now the question comes to, and I know we've talked about it before, 2 World Series titles in 6 years. Are the Astros a dynasty?
I say yes, Alex. This is a dynasty. There's no doubt about it. 6 consecutive ALCS appearances. That's a record.
Yeah.
They needed this World Series to do it, but it's really hard to understand that you're in a dynasty while it's happening. So we need to understand. I don't want to look back in 10 years and say, man, that Houston Astros team, they were a dynasty. No, let's appreciate it now. You know, there's too much of not understanding greatness. You don't see this in baseball. It's different than any other sport. It's so hard to win in baseball and to be this consistent in one of the last 2 American League teams for 6 straight years, in the World Series for 4 of them, to win it twice and with no downfall in sight. This is a dynasty. If I've ever seen one, this is a dynasty. Perhaps the second of the 2000s. The Giants,
Yeah.
I would consider them one.
Oh, definitely. 3 World Series wins in 5 years.
3 in 5 years.
That's a dynasty.
But this, you've almost never seen this much of a staple of consistency. Even that Giants team. I would argue
Yeah.
that this Astros stretch was, I would argue this team was better than those Giants teams because of the consistency. Now, one less championship.
Yes.
Yes. But we've almost never seen anything like this. The Atlanta Braves are the only other team you can compare them to. And that Atlanta Braves team that many people say was the best team of the 90s and a dynasty in their own right, only won 1 championship. This team is the team right behind the Braves. The Braves are the only team to make it to the championship series more times in a row than the Houston Astros, and they only won it once. But this Astros team, I got no other word than dynasty.
Now, I'm going to be honest. The Astros are not the most popular team in Major League Baseball. Haters going to hate. But does this World Series win silence the critics a little bit?
I think they've been silenced for a while now, but this officially silences them. You know, you can't argue winning.
Yeah.
And now this is the ultimate win.
Yeah.
Now they've won a title, and there's really nothing that can be said anymore. You know, this team, because of everything that was happening in 2017, became a villain.
Yes.
And
Cheaters.
they have embraced that villain role.
Okay.
They have embraced that. And you see it in the World Series. They go on the road, they win on the road. There's no that you can't argue with how good this team has been since 2017, in 2017, and say what you want. And you threw out the word cheaters, but there was a problem going on around the league in 2017. But to be the team that won it that year, obviously they're the one that gets a finger pointed at. They're the one that gets reprimanded by the league. But it all goes away now. You can't look back to 2017. Why? Because their last championship was tonight in 2022. World Series champions in 2022. I don't care what the critics have to say. I don't care what the haters have to say. Haters are going to hate. You can hate on this team all they want, but they get fueled by it, and they will win another championship if you want to keep hating.